Hi everyone, we're going to be diving into the Conjuring house sale and the drama and the gossip around surrounding it. Okay, so yeah, and the spooky influences afterwards. So we're going to go down the rabbit hole with it. If you're interested afterwards, all going to be timestamped. But let's do this together as a prayer, okay? Because it's like intense energy. By the light of truth and the power of shared intention, I sealed this space for myself and every viewer joining this journey. I invite all of you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel a shield of white light surrounding you now. Together we call upon our highest guides to protect us from all energies that do not serve the truth, clarity, or love. All the chaos, gossip, lower vibration, and unwelcome outside influences from the Conjuring house drama are locked outside this shared space. We are safe, we are protected, we are ready to receive the message. Now let's get into the reading. That's a long one, isn't it? That's a long one, Eric. All right, okay, so we're going to talk about it, right? So, right, the facts, the human drama, yeah. Right, so there are juicy bits right here. So Jacqueline Knowles, she was the previous owner of it. I've got my notes here to keep me informed, right? In 2022, 1.5 million, but ran into major controversy. This included losing her entertainment license from the town officials due to months of conflict. Employee disputes where a ghostly allegedly told the employee was stealing, even some legal issues. I've seen this all around YouTube, the bits and pieces from like the ghost people that do, ghost people. I've just seen it on YouTube, yeah. In ghost hunting aspect, yeah. The audience, the auction. Now the auction was meant to be put up on October the 31st. Now I had every intention of doing this video anyway, so it was going to be part of the Halloween fest. But there's been some stuff that's been going on, and I was like, okay, I need to address this immediately. So you're going to get this a little bit earlier than I was going to do it anyway. So yeah, it foreclosed. So I watched another YouTuber, and yeah, they were saying it's closed. And there was a guy in the community. He put a GoFundMe page to try and bring, try to get the house for the community. There's a deeper story to that that I won't go into, but I'll try and remember to put the links in and his GoFundMe page in there, because I thought, they were Jason Holes from Ghost Hunters. So he launched that community GoFundMe. Like I said, there is a deeper meaning to that. Okay, so then all of a sudden it got cancelled. I think it was yesterday or the day before it got cancelled, which caused a bit of a steam on the YouTube front in the community, and it was like, what's going on? So what's happening now? And now they haven't reinstated that the auction's going back on, but it's not fully over. So I thought we're going to do a little bit of a dive into the dynamics of it. This is all allegedly entertainment purposes only. This is not facts. Do your own research, okay? Let's just be clear with this. And then we're going to do a little bit of a fun dive into the energy of the house. So I will timestamp it all. But I've got my little cutie ghost tarot. and I've done the cleansing and that. So we're going to light this candle to bring light to the table. Okay. Put that to the side. And I mean, what is your thoughts on the I've just watched Conjuring 2 on Netflix, and I was like I'm so sad. I was like, oh my god, on a few temps, and I wanted to go and watch it. The next one which is nothing to do with the house, but it's part of the Conjuring thing, and I was like, wanted to watch in the cinema, but I was a bit, my girls will say, Ma, I ain't going to that. No way. And I think, I don't know if I was like hiding under the blanket, I don't think it's so I might wait for it to come out. Hopefully it'd be on Netflix or another site that I've got. But yeah, anyway, we'll get back to the spread. Sorry. Rambling again. See, you can't stop me rambling. I'm sorry. It's just part of me. Okay, so the question we're going to ask the cards is, what specific turn of events, what was the specific turn of events or person that took off the injunction? Yeah, so let's have a look. What was the turn in events? We got cards. Pressure. Someone feeling under pressure about money. This is to do with money. This is to do with money. This is what we just need to get it done, out of the way. A lot of stuff going behind the scenes here. Okay. So who's this mystery buyer then? Who's this mystery buyer? It's someone that they're whoever this is like connect. Oh, they're known in the community. They're known in the community. Look, shady dealings going on. Whoever this is, they want it for themselves. Now, the chappie, Jason, he wants to bring it to the community, so that everybody got a chance and opportunity to do it. This sneaky snapper, this sneaky person, should I say, is wanting it for himself, to build his own brand. So whoever this is known in the community. They've connected in the community. Yeah, there's a bit of two-facedness there. So they want to invest their money into it, but yeah. Okay. So what's the energy, the current energy around it right now? What's the current energy around it right now? So why is the blocks all of a sudden? Why is it like there's question, So what's the current energy around this buyer right now? Can I say it? This is allegedly, it's a bit of all talk. He's not, whoever this person was had a bit of a top. They said they'll take the auction off, but there's a deadline to when he's, they can sort of like say that whoever this person is hasn't got the finances to back it up just yet. They haven't got the finances. So they're committing to it and saying, I promise you, but they haven't got the backup. Like they say, look, the Tower card. So so they're trying to pull the reins at the moment, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And no, I don't feel it's this Jason. I feel it's somebody else who is known in the community. Okay, they got a bit of catch-all, so they have got a bit of something put back, but not enough to buy the property. So that's why there's been a bit of a twist that's going on. Yeah, look, see, trying to build. They're trying to manifest more money, but it didn't look good. Did not look good. Here, all right. Yeah. So what? So will they get the deadline? Will they get the deadline? Will they get the deadline? It's going to take a lot of work. So will they get the deadline? I wonder if it's going to go back up for auction. It's not going their way. There's still hope yet for the community. There's still hope yet. Okay. So there's a very unsettling aspects that's going behind the scenes here. The pressure's on. The pressure's on. They just wanted shot of it. They seen this as a perfect opportunity that fits with their thing. But it's faltering. It's not going right. Okay. Okay, I want to look at Jason. I said I wasn't going to do it. This is allegedly, so I'm just looking at the energy of like what he's surging on. Okay. It's looking positive for Jason. It is looking positive for Jason. Investment is heartfelt. The investment he wants to put into it is heartfelt. So what this guy, can I date him? Is he married? This guy is what he puts to the table, he means it. So it's very heartfelt. It's like, oh, he's a genuine guy. I just feel he's very genuine guy. And yeah, look, you got the Ten of Wands and Eight of Coins. So he's willing to invest some of his money into it. Yeah, if you can put if you can help out, and it's heartfelt. It's heartfelt. He wants to give that back. That is really nice. That's really nice. So how will it look for him? How will this look for him? Be interesting to see. There's a possibility. It is possible that this can happen. There's a possibility. Right? I got good cards here. I got the Page of Sticks, the Queen of Coins, someone who's like and that Enlightenment card. So there's a possibility that this is going in Jason's favour at the moment. Okay. So what's the media outlet of it? What's the media outlet of it being back open to the market? Personally, the cards are sort of suggesting that this is not over. It's looking favourable. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, it's looking favourable. And I think it wouldn't surprise me, by the time I put these cards out, people are already like getting the goss here. Will this person, the backhanding stuff, will this backhander, will this come to light to the community? I'm rooting for this Jason. I'm really rooting for this Jason. Right, okay. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to this. But I gotta be, excuse me, I gotta be honest, I'm not 100% where the cards are going with that. Will he be, strength card suggests to me no. But it doesn't, I don't think it matters anyway with the Ten of Cups, because it's going to be a swift movement over. It's like that's going to be left behind anyway, and it's not going to be the full, it's not worth the worry or the concern of it, you know? All right. Okay. So the gossip is going around. Excuse me. The gossip. Key picture and gossip. What should the community focus on? I think maybe we're not to do about the, because I've touched on that aspect, so I want to look into like what does need to be focused on, because it's looking very hopeful for this gentleman, you know, and his intentions is very heartfelt. It'd be interesting to see what the house says. Ooh. Yeah. A bit like what I was saying earlier, it's like cut things loose, don't worry about things that hasn't happened just yet. Try to see things in a different perspective when it comes to it. Look at the illegal side, look at it in a more clear head space rather than getting caught up in the drama of it. Okay, that's gonna lead with so for this gentleman, and I think he will stay focused anyway, that Jason, I think, you know, my advice to Jason is don't get caught up in what's going on YouTube and that, and the gossip and stuff. Keep you focused on what your set your attentions at, and the same goes for you guys. You know, try to see this as a positive more than a negative aspect. Right, I'm going to bring the cards together. And we're going to look into the next message. I've only done like 3 cards for the spook, the spooky aspect. But okay, while I'm cleansing the deck and that, so this the house vibe is the infamous spirit, the most famous and alleged malevolent spirit is Bathsheba Sherman. A local legend parroted by the Warrens claimed that she was a witch who cursed the land after sacrificing a child. Oh, that was on the first film, wasn't it? No, historical records do not support the witch's story. Oh, okay. But the malevolent reputation is still stuck to the energy of the house. Okay, so it's not factual. They're not saying that they can that they can see any history documents to say that it is factual. The parent experience, excuse me if I've said this wrong, dyslexia, tongue, just like crap, experience, right? So the parent family who lived there in the 1970s claimed to experience escalating activity for 9 years, objects moving, foul smells, dirty piles, and even full body apparitions. Andrea Piran, the daughter, says she always got along with the spirits, suggesting the energy is selective. Okay, so we might have some nice ones to see if they'll come in. Then the Warrens factor framed the paranormal investigator Ed and Lauren Warren investigated in the 70s, their involvement and the certificate, the Conjuring cemented the house of a global fame, making a paranormal icon. This layer of fame, energy, and public expectations, a massive spiritual influence on the property today. So we're going to pull 3 cards if you've watched me for a while, it might not be 3 cards, but we'll see what I can do. I guess I like yeah, but okay, we're going to look at the energy. What is the current emotional energy of the house? All right, we're not going to be falling 4 cards because right. Yeah. So what's the current emotional of the house right now? Six of Wands. Oh. It seems very light. It seems happy. We're happy. We're happy we're getting the intention right now. The energetic state of the house. The spooks. 5 will pull more like. Oh. I feel like the house is not so intense. I don't feel a tense feeling in this house, right? I feel that's kind of gone, but I do see playful spirits. I do get this energy of playful spirits there. So I'm expecting new spirits to enter this home. So I don't know if it's like, is there like a portal? Is there like a portal that's coming in? Is there a portal? I believe so. I believe so. People, spirits get pulled to that house. There's but I don't feel it's not. I don't get like, might be like a bit freaky to some people, you know, but I'm seeing more of like playfulness. That's what I'm seeing. Should we do a dose in? Let's dose. Where's me no, I don't know where my amethyst crystal is. Oh, there it is. Hang on a minute, guys. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. Should have bought my other crystal out, really, to be honest. We'll have a look. It's never a look. Right, okay. Are you happy to work with me? Yes. Show me a no. Show me a no. Oh, thank you. Maybe. Wonderful. Rephrase. Excellent. Okay. So am I correct in saying that there's no bad feeling in the house? Yeah, I feel that energy's gone. They didn't win the battle. Yeah. Okay. Is there more playful spirits? Are they going to, is there expectations of playful spirits? I'm getting a name called Alice. I'm going to just throw it out there. This could be a rabbit hole. Is there an Alice in the spirits? mean, I did do an Alice, so I don't know if that's connected, you know, and I'm is my rephrase no. So it's like, no. Right, so I'm getting an Alice. So I feel like this is a young person. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Gotta say it as you see it, innit? All right. Okay, thank you. So is there going to be new spirits that's going to be coming into the environment? Yes. Is there a reason why they're coming in? Is there a reason why they're coming in? Are people is spirits going to be drawn to the whoever goes into the house? Let's stop it a minute. Are the spirits manipulating the that was shaking there. Are the spirits manipulating the cell right now? Yeah. Ooh. All right. Okay. Are they hoping for an owner? A certain owner? So are they working? So you're working to try and get the ownership. So they've got a specific person they want. It could be a rabbit hole thing, but we just gotta be, we just gotta go with it, haven't we? Right? Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. The spooky, right? Okay. So we looked into. So, how is the ghostly thing? How is the spirits of the house influencing the sale of the property? How are they influencing? It's just so weird. Foot is reserved. They're trying to hold things back, so it's causing. Yeah, they're being. Yeah, they're causing. They're working behind the scenes to create a few blocks. What do you think? That's interesting. Can spirits do that? Can they manipulate time like that? So they're blocking the cell. What chaos will they cause? What chaos will they cause? Confusion. They're going to cause some confusion. Financial aspect. It's going to be little issues. I'm not like predicting that this chap is gonna is looking favourable before him. What was his name again? See, I told you, I forget so quickly. It is really annoying. Jason Hulls. So they're looking back at memories of the recent past. So the dream via. So all right, take it as you will. I don't know. Just reading cards. The dream owner vibe. What kind of person and energy is ultimately trying to attract long term? I'm saying to Eric, my Gemini person, like I don't want to focus on one on a person, you know. Here we go. 7 of Cups. They want the house wants someone that's in it, not just for the money. That hasn't got their heart into the home. Allegedly. Yeah. They don't want someone who's not got a good vibe. So I feel like I do wonder if, like, depending on who owns the home, can they manipulate the spirit? So can that bring forth wrong energy? Should we ask? So the spirits like, whoever the spirits are there, they like the energy right now of the home. So it's almost like we're happy where we are. Will another person cause damage to the home? Yeah, I think so. They're saying it needs to be balanced, because it could bring, which we had, there was legal stuff going on before, wasn't there? Needs someone of sound mind, knows what they're doing, knows what they're knows their capabilities, and has got the knowledge there as well. You know, the ghost knowledge too, to protect the home. Because look, we got boundaries here. The boundaries, the stability here. You know, so to me it's like that concrete, not confused. They need to know what they're doing. Yeah, look, see? So I, interpreting the cards, allegedly, I feel like the spirits are saying, depending who owns the house, can bring the house vibration down, which may bring in negative Nancy's energies, not so much in the community, but into the thing. We don't want that. They're willing to be playful, so you're going to get active. I do believe you're going to get activity, but it's going to be a lot different to what the books and documentaries and all that you've seen. Okay. So any more messages from the spirits of the house? Any more messages from the spirits of the house? Oh. It's going to be a bit of competition. King of Cups. They want, whoever this is, this gentle soul, which I reckon is, you know who. They want to keep your game out of the competition aspect, okay? Sit on things a little bit. The Empress card. You've got spiritual backup. I feel you've got spiritual backup. I really do. They're trying to manipulate it so you get the house. I really do. And people, I do feel like people are going to experience it. So they're gonna try their utmost. You know, it's looking favourable for the community. They're all up for it. I also want to sort of say that I feel like that people that goes investigations, they're going to find their loved ones is going to come to that area as well. So they might get messages from their loved ones. So yeah, I'm gonna sort of leave that as that. What do you guys think? I mean, we could look into, I mean, I am gonna do about Ed and Warren and their legacy, and I am gonna touch on these aspects. It's all, you know, I've been working behind the scenes when I can, to build these scripts up and everything, and get all the information. So what do you guys think? I just find it interesting. So we're going to do a bit of a closing down, you know, for everybody. Oh, what was that? Where did that come from? Did you hear that peeping? I don't even know where that came from. That was weird. Okay. All right. Very strange. Right, okay. So, thank you for joining me on this intense journey. Now it's time to ground our energy and leave the drama exactly where it belongs, behind us. Our work is done. I thank the spirits, my guide, Eric, and every single person who shared their energy in this space. I now cut all energy cords for myself and for you, the viewers, to this house and its cell and the drama revealed. We release all confusion, conflict, and negative attachments back to the cosmic for healing. We anchor ourselves back into our own power, protection, and peace. Thank you. Be grounded, be well. The work is to complete, and I'll see you on the other side. Until next time, you stay safe, lots of love, and let me know your thoughts. You know, do you think I've gone down the rabbit hole a bit, or do you think there's an element of truth into that? It'd be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm intrigued, and yeah, I'm intrigued to see what comes out of it. Anyway, take care. Many blessings.